I promise you, this is, I'm gonna go ahead and start over because second time I didn't start to record this message. So this is what I need to be speaking on. I woke up from a phone call. I was sleeping and my phone rang, and I looked at it and I just hit ignore because I was tired. Well, it was at 10:37, and that narrows it down to 11. So you guys going to be getting an awakening about something. You guys also going to be getting a phone call from someone. Matter of fact, let me see who is this someone could be. Um, and the divine is definitely, and your ancestors is definitely trying to let you guys know that you guys are doing a good job. Y'all, excuse me, are definitely y'all lining up the way you're supposed to be lining up for some of you guys. So continue on doing what you're doing and not being fearful. Y'all, that's a great progress of not being fearful about anything, and y'all moving forward and not worrying about looking back, and y'all standing y'all grounds and having y'all boundaries the way that y'all have them. So that's a good thing. I'm only gonna pull a few cards out from this deck here. Of whoever this person is. These cards love to fall out. That's enough. Thank you. Whoever this person is, they got brown eyes. There's something about their eyes. There's something about their eyes. Whoever this person is that's trying to reach you, or it could be one of your ancestors, because I see tribal, and it could be somebody from your tribe too. You know what I'm saying? So this person that you're going to be that you're not fearful of anymore. I'm not saying that it's don't pay attention to the tribal. So put it where it may fit. Okay. I'm gonna get back to the tribal, which is your ancestors. Your ancestors is letting you know that this person that's basically just trying to contact you, they have unhealthy habits. They definitely have unhealthy habits. For some of you guys, it's a man. Most of you, pretty much a man, and for most of you, it's female. They get female tendencies, and some of the people that's trying to reach out to you guys, they have a busty chest, big chest. They get brunette looking colored hair. Some of them wear red all the time, or some type of a tier of red. Some of you guys, they are albinos. When I say albino, I'm not saying really, really an albino. They probably have some type of pigmentation in their skin, or they could be very, very light. They have a mole on their face, on their lip. They could have a mole there, piercings, wavy hair. They could have a butterfly tattoo on their arm. They might be a person that wear baseball caps, like she has a baseball cap on with black lipstick, or burgundy lipstick. They get red a lot, and a lot of black. I see whoever this person is that you guys are getting away from this unhealthy habits. Whoever this person is, and again, you probably this person that the divine trying to talk to, your ancestors trying to talk to, and telling you to stay away from unhealthy habits, because you guys could have unhealthy habits as well. So whatever these unhealthy habits is, stay away from them, because you definitely been getting a wake up call, and the spirit is telling you you're doing a good job for some of you guys to stay away from whoever this person is. And by you guys are staying away from or being clean from whatever this smoking that y'all used to do, and they happy, they proud of you. They want you to continue on doing something. Like I said, they got brown eyes. There's something about them eyes. Yeah. Spirit, what you want me to share with them? Ritual. Child. These are like the cards. I just shuffled the mess out of these cards. You know I'm not going to take this. I got to definitely, y'all give me a second, because these cards like the same cards that I pulled out. Yeah, these the same cards that I pulled out on the other read. Spirit, what's going on? Why you showing me these same cards? And I done shuffled these cards so many times. One thing about it, I don't play with that. I don't know what this spirit trying to linger in, and I ain't about to have it. And y'all already know I ain't going to get down with the get down. I mean, I could have used those cards to for a read, but because this person, whoever this person is that y'all is ignoring, or that was trying to disturb your peace, that's childish. You know, they are definitely childish. I could have used it, but I'm not gonna do it. And I was gonna do a love read, because that's what was on my spirit when I got out the shower. Because I don't know if you guys are like me, but I love taking a shower. I love getting in the water. And it makes me happy when water touches my body. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? I'm going to do a love read because I'm just so happy, you know. And the spirit was just dealing with me about this here. So, but whoever this person, thank you. Whoever this person is that the spirit is before warning you about, that's in your energy or just trying to reach out to you, you know, and they get bad habits. I don't know why I feel this, and I could be wrong. They really, really going through something, and they want some type of advice from you guys, and you guys is not giving nobody nothing, because you done gave them enough advice for so long that you don't want to give them anything anymore. I love this card, this tribal card, the tribal card. Your ancestors, when I tell you, your ancestors, they are very, very high maintenance. They were very high maintenance when they were here, and they very much high maintenance in the afterlife. They still look good. They still look good. They've been doing some serious rituals for you guys. They've been doing some things behind the scene for y'all. Yeah. Let me break these deck up. Okay. But you guys are definitely going to be getting it. Expect a phone call. That's the only thing I got to say. Expect a phone call from this, whoever this person is. I was talking to you about your ancestors. Y'all ancestors is really working. They behind off for you guys. I don't know what's going on with this house situation, but we about to find out. Something that look like a courthouse, so it might be like somebody being judged about something. Oh, that make a lot of sense, because remember the ritual card came out the first, and I put it back because I didn't like the cards kept coming out. I'm gonna take this card out. The cards kept coming out. The cards kept coming out to from the same ones that I seen on my yesterday reads. But anyway, whoever this person is, they up under judgment, because that is the courthouse. The ancestors, Your ancestors, the whole tribe, is whoever this person is was doing something to you. They tried to put y'all in some type of bondage, trying to do something to y'all. They put voodoo on y'all. And the spirit did not like that. They wanted y'all to stay trapped in y'all head. They were very, very unhealthy for you guys. They was a shapeshifter too. They was bitchified sometimes, and sometimes they was masculine. You know, they just was pitiful. Ugh. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. We got the travel card out here. Whoever this person is that your ancestors was telling y'all to stay the heck away from, that's why I had that call, getting that awakening call at 10:37. That's why. Because something was going on behind the scenes that I had no idea of what was going on. Thank you, Spirit, because if there's nothing else coming out of here from this, I'm going to put this down and grab the other day. And, yeah, thank you. Yeah. For something was going on, because I promise you, when I was sleeping good, I was comfortable. I was so comfortable. Some of you guys are single, and you guys are beautiful and very successful spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally. Y'all very successful in those areas now. And that's probably why, this is the reason why this person is sending you all of this type of, and they probably, and guess what? Some of them have a doll or some type of, what is that? Clothing, some type of material, something that belongs to you, that they working with to try to do something against you. But by they did this, excuse me, guys. I needed some tea. I needed to drink me some ginger tea with some rosemary in it, because there's something going on, and I've been coughing. And I'm not gonna lie, I was like, I think somebody did try to do something to me, but I don't worry about stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you know, it's my voice and my throat been bothering me. I don't have a cough. I don't have a cold. I don't have no fevers or nothing like that. But this cough keep coming out of nowhere when I'm either sitting here at this table, or when I'm about to get on the computer to do, you know, I do my voice record at, you know, me doing my voice record for my novel. You know what I'm saying? And my voice get messed up. So it kind of, when I'm doing certain things, my voice get to doing all this other extra stuff. And I know that's not none of me, because it don't normally do that. But anyway, this person is really trying to send stuff to you. And they tried their best. They got something material to you, from you. And they really tried to work something against you, but it's not going to work. They really tried to abuse you with this card is out here. But they going to wish they hadn't even tried to do some stuff like that, because they didn't know who you were, because the ascending card right here, like I said, you guys are getting the awakening, and y'all was about to, you know, be and the love spell is right here. Look at there. I don't know, and this is I'm sorry to tell you, but this is your past person, and it could be a family member. They are very, very jealous of you. And for some of you guys, this love spell that these people have tried to send your way or put on you or whatever, with their eyes, because there's something about this person's eyes. Yeah, listen, I just said the other day, stop looking in these people's eyes and let these people look in your eyes. The spirit led me to take my picture off the, I'm not taking all these, thank you though. Take my picture down for right now, because of what's going on in the spirit realm. Told me to take my picture down off of here, and put my third eye picture up there for right now, because soon I will be going public. But I'm basically, the spirit is strengthening me and putting a lot of different protection around me now, and I'm happy about that, and I feel the difference. Okay, this makes sense. And so I'm just sharing with you guys, there's something about the eyes that these people, whoever this person was, And that's crazy because I got to go back and move this for right here. Look at here. You see her eyes? It's something about her eyes. All of these pictures except for, yeah, it's something about the eyes. They are very seductive in this picture. You guys know y'all be praying up some stuff. And I ain't mad at you. I don't blame you. But this person that sent all this darkness to you guys, they sent it to you. They sent it in the airways. They sent it through air. They went to somebody to have somebody to do this for them. I don't know why I keep hearing they burning this candle on you. And all because you're a divine feminine. And this could be a man too, so don't get it twisted. Y'all are ascending. Y'all leveling up big time. And leveling on y'allself. Because this young lady right here with the big bust, and you guys, you masculine men could have a broad chest. Might be very muscular in the front or just have a wide chest. So with that being said, you guys are really taking care of yourself. And you see they both is in the same position. Meditation. So you guys are definitely stepping y'all game up and doing what y'all supposed to do to protect yourself. And that's great. Continue on doing so. Because this person they do not want you guys to succeed. And they want you to drop them walls down from whatever you guys, the walls that you guys have up. You know what I'm saying? They want you to drop your boundaries. And y'all said nah. And by y'all ancestors was saying, my baby's sitting here trying to get themselves together and they up here doing this to them. Hold on. You know, let me go put my war clothes on. So they went and put their war clothes on, went in the woods. And I'll say this here, Cootie. I'm going to keep it real with you because I see the trees in the back. And got their little stick stand, whatever, or blade in their hand. And they about to go cut up some stuff, opening the way for your ancestors to come through. And they going to destroy something. They putting judgment on this person, real talk. Told you y'all got a message coming in. Because I told you this phone call at 10:37 this morning. And I was like, I just ignored it. But you know, you definitely getting a call. Or if not a call, you getting an awakening. And it's something about this third party BS. And they ain't concerned. They have some type of concern. Y'all ain't got none, though. Let me do this right. Because my cars I don't like my cars all over the place. Y'all don't have no concerns whatsoever, but they gonna have some. Yep. Yeah, this just judgment. Yeah. And some of you guys might have to go to court too. So this could have been what's going on too about at 10:37 or 11 o'clock this morning. Or 11. I mean 11:11. This 33 card said 11:11 on here. So I told you it was 10:37 when I answered the phone. When I looked at the phone. And that number adds up to 11. So we get double 11s right here. You guys are definitely, the spirit is definitely working on your behalf. Y'all ancestors ain't nothing to play with. And they definitely had y'all in some messed up situations, but y'all don't even care no more. And that's the problem. Y'all don't care. They really trying to get into y'all for whatever reason. They trying to come back to y'all or deal with y'all. Y'all are not thinking about these people because y'all in y'all money. They childish. Whoever this person is, they in their feelings. So you see that? 11. You guys are actually went back. Y'all going backwards. Y'all aging backwards. You guys are aging backwards. Y'all letting y'all childhood traumas, you know, be gone. You like abracadabra, poof, be gone. That's where you guys are at right now. Y'all are really facing y'all childhood traumas right now. And y'all definitely letting go of past stuff that been holding on to you guys, and that's been hindering you for so long. And your ancestors is like, my child is really doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're really trying to get themselves together. They're actually listening. They're actually going forward. They're actually ascending the way they're supposed to ascend. And I'm not about to let this low-class person, whoever this unhealthy individual is that's call themselves trying to link themselves up, they say, and I'm not about to let them do that. I'm not going to let them mess up what my baby trying to do. So y'all ancestors they fighting. When I tell you, they fighting every little bit of every little bit. For y'all, they is not playing by far. They are not playing. They are not playing. Some of you guys have been, and this could be what's about to transpire, because of what I just heard. Some of you guys, this is happening right now. You guys are facing, y'all facing yourself. Y'all going through the dark night. Have been through the dark night of the soul, and y'all really going through y'all healing journey. Y'all really facing whatever y'all had hidden and tucked away that you didn't want to face. Most of you guys are really trying to face this from childhood pain. A lot of you guys are really, really facing it. The things that you don't want to face, you didn't ever want to face again. You actually realizing that it wasn't your fault, and they did it to you, and you realized that you didn't do anything wrong. And for the things that you did do wrong, you actually taking accountability within your own person and said, you know what, I got to let this go. I know I made a bad decision in my life. I'm not going to keep holding on to this. For me to be this divine person, is be who I was called to be. I am not about to allow myself to hinder myself by holding on to this mess, because at the same time, how can I say that I am this person when I am just as wicked as these people that put this spell, that's got this unhealthy habits, and that once upon a time that was you guys. And not only just that, once upon a time, unawarely, you guys didn't even know that you was putting voodoo on people unawarely, and didn't even know because of the actions that you were taking in your life. And y'all finally found out that y'all was doing some witchcraft behind the scenes unawarely. And y'all said enough is enough, because that's not my intentions. Because for most of you guys, y'all have a good heart. It's just that y'all was scorned. You know what I'm saying? And the spirit is letting y'all know that, the ancestors letting y'all know they're proud of you, because you guys are facing your own self and healing your own self. And they are here to fight for you and help you, and not let nothing and nobody come in the midst of you guys. And if you look at this, the boy got 11 on his shirt, and this here adds up to 11. So again, 11, 11 again. And by you doing so, again, this card, unexpected, this is a season that money is just going to be everywhere, because unexpected money just been coming out. It's so close to you guys, you can reach up and touch it. Yes. And money don't, I can't make it up. Courthouse on the bottom of the deck. That's why that house out there, courthouse. They concerned. They getting to do, whoever this person is that's tried to do something against y'all, they are in spiritual court. And the verdict, and I'm going to tell you right now, the verdict on these people, they going to get it handed to them. They're going to be they're concerned. They are very much concerned. They are in so much concern, because they know darn well they should have never messed with you guys or anybody else. They're not getting out of this. They're going to be into this situation for a long time. They don't want to change, but at this particular time in their life, in court, the divine and your ancestors, this is the verdict. And this is your whoever this person was doing this mess on you. The verdict is for this person. Excuse me. The divine and your ancestors came into agreement because your ancestors was the jury. And they mark this person guilty of charge. And the divine and the angels and the spirit guides were saying, it was talking to the divine, and they told the divine, don't let them off. Don't just put them in jail. Let them stay in spiritual jail. But in the process of them in the spiritual jail, some of them going to be coming home on house arrest. Spiritual house arrest. Meaning matter of fact, thank you, Holy Spirit, they are going to be going home from spirit. Most of them is going to be coming home to spiritual house arrest. Meaning they're not allowed to leave or not allowed to be around you guys until they get off of house arrest. And what is their house arrest requires of? They got to go in and heal. They got to go in and heal inside this house, inside their home, to stay away from people. They're not going to be able to deal with other men or women. If it's a man, however you fit, they're not going to be able to allow to intertwine with no other person, male or female. They have to be by themselves. They have to go on hermit mode. They have to heal themselves. They're not going to be able to intertwine with, sexually with anybody. They're going to have a fight out their life. They're going to have to go in and really, really heal. Because the divine is showing them themselves and allowing them to understand they shouldn't have never messed with the chosen people. They ain't had no right messing with y'all by far. And the divine is about to put them away. And y'all gonna be like, what happened to such and such and such? I ain't heard from them in a while. Well, I heard this is another. But you ain't going off of what nobody else heard. Y'all gonna know that this person, whoever this person is, male or female, that was very much unhealthy, had unhealthy habits. And it might not even be about drugs. It could be from sexual habits. It could be, like I said, witchcraft, because, all this stuff is voodoo anyway. The stuff, that they be doing. It could be laying up, sleeping with any and everybody. And I just heard pornography. They're ejaculating off of you guys as they watching porn. All the stuff that they were doing it against you. That's voodoo. And that's why you guys been feeling the way y'all been feeling and feeling like somebody pulling on y'all, because they are literally ejaculating or masturbating off of you guys. They were abusing you guys in the spirit realm. Yeah. Because 89% of you guys that's watching this, you've been touched inappropriately in your childhood, even in some of you guys in your adulthood. You guys been molested or raped, male or female, young and older. And in the spirit realm, you guys been taken advantage of sexually. So this is their verdict, that the divine is telling, got this person in a way that they cannot come by you until they heal. They cannot say nothing to you until they are really, really on the right track. And if they even come your way or try to come your way, they're going to get in trouble. Your ancestors going to whoop. When I tell you, whoever your ancestor is, this tribal right here, there was some serious warriors. Y'all got some strong, strong ancestors. And I mean, they strong. They like, what is his name? Shaka Zulu, them type of ancestors. They ain't pull a number out. They ain't pull a number for nobody. And this is the type of tribe that you guys have, an ancestor tribe that's not playing with you. And I keep hearing your praying grandmother. Your grandmother used to pray. You had an auntie that was so laid back, and she didn't play the number about y'all either. You know, and y'all bisexual uncle too. You know, y'all know who they is. I don't know. You know, so they wasn't playing about y'all. Your mama said they got you, baby. Some of you guys that's listeners from New Orleans. Your family is not playing about y'all. And some of you guys, somebody went all the way to New Orleans to have somebody put something on y'all. But they traveled to go put something on y'all too, all the way to New Orleans. But they up under judgment. It's about to be a rapid change for real. Where that spirit? I can't make it up, y'all. Look here. Imprisonment. So right now they are in spiritual jail, waiting for their verdict. Some of them is actually still in spiritual jail and they ain't getting out. But thank you, Spirit. They just let me know that house arrest is jail. They just, because, you know, and that's true. Thank y'all for correcting me. House arrest is jail. They up under spiritual jail. They even have a restraining order on them that they are not allowed to come near you. If they get too close to you, something bad happens to them. So they on house arrest. And they still in spiritual jail. Because house arrest, you can't leave your home. You're only allowed to go but so far. And if you got a job, they'll let you go out to go to work and you go right back home. Yep. And it's a message out here. I told you it was a message. I told you it was a message. It was a message. I don't know what it is about this money. We're gonna talk about that in a little bit, but let's get into this message. What is this message, Spirit? Because they concerned about this message. What they concerned about that verdict? That's what they concerned about. They concerned about this this verdict, the change that they gotta go through. They concerned because some of these people that you guys are dealing with or have dealt with, because it's not even, you know, they might not even might be in your life anymore, but this is their verdict. Because, you know, some of you guys wanted to know, why is they getting away with all the stuff they did to you? And the divine, you thought the divine didn't care about you guys and things wasn't gonna happen, wasn't gonna work. Nah, it's working. It's just that you can't rush God. God move on the divine move on his own timing. It's divine timing, and the time is now. And that's odd and strange that I'm talking about time, because the other day I had a dream about a clock. And all I've been talking about is timing. And that's what the Spirit kept telling me about, the timing. And I had another dream about this phone call. And then the time was 10:37:11, which that still deal with time. So again, it's divine timing that the divine wanted you guys to know, that you thinking they're gonna let y'all go around here not getting victory at all costs because this happened. Don't think by far I'm not working on your behalf, because I am. I am who I say that I am, and this is what is going to happen. So you just got to be patient, and that's what the divine wants you guys to know. But this person got to change. This person really got to change, and they are afraid that they are truly concerned. This is the message. They're concerned that they have to change. They don't know how to change. They are afraid. They are truly afraid. And you see me stuttering. I can't even get my, and I don't talk like this. I'm not a stutterer. And I'm never lost for words. But this person is so afraid. They scared that they have to change. They have to change. They don't know what to do, how to do it, what's going to happen. You know, they have no idea. And they like, oh my goodness, you see how he got his mouth, hands over his mouth? Like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. What's the first thing to do? Who gonna help me? That's the only person that was able to help me because they knew about this stuff. I don't know what to say. I don't know what's the first thing. If I go to church, you know, I don't want them to, I don't want to be judged and all. Man, this person don't know what to do. They have no idea. They don't know what to do. But they're going to be on that YouTube. They're going to be getting books. They're going to be praying more. I can tell you that because they judgment, they got to change. Now they about to really see how bitchified they really was. They really got to change now. And I'm not saying that they're going to, whoever, that's crazy. It's the first time me ever seeing this on here. Amy, Amy, you did something foul to somebody. Now you got to pay the repercussions. Or somebody did something to you, Amy, and now they got to pay the repercussions. They got to change. You ain't got to work as hard as you used to, and whoever, some of the Amy's, you're gonna have to work. You're gonna have to work hard as you that you never had to do before. So, excuse me. They really gonna have to do some work, and the divine ain't playing with them. They don't even really, if they don't know what manifestation is, they gonna know what manifestation is when they start on this journey, because they can't get out of this this jail, this house arrest or prison, jail. They can't get out until they get themselves together. Why y'all over there being unbothered with y'all unexpected money? Yeah, this was a karmic person that you guys were dealing with. Sure was. Card fell on the floor again. Yep, they wanted to be them community 304s. Well, and treat y'all like y'all was an option. The divine said, that's okay, I got you. Don't worry about they ain't gonna treat you like that no more. Didn't I tell y'all had awakening? You guys are getting an awakening, and now they're about to get an awakening. That's another concern. They don't know what the freak to do. But the Spirit said, by you guys have faith and trust the process of what's going on, everything going to be all right for you. New beginnings for you guys. I got to get this other card. Where did it go? Oh, here it go. Whew. Yeah, you know, this person is so broken down. They hurt so bad. They have a pain in their body and everything. They about to go to the doctors, the hospital, everything. It's a lot of stuff about to happen in this person's life. Some of you guys, they put y'all in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say, yeah, they did. So for some of you guys, they did put y'all in the hospital. But this person, when they used to get high and get smoking and stuff like that and drinking and all of that, they were they was doing some stuff. They had y'all going to the hospital literally from STDs and stuff like that. So yeah, they gonna get themselves, they gonna get it together. I'm gonna ask the divine is they gonna get themselves together, because the way I feel, you know, I told y'all I was happy. So my joy was y'all joy. I was so unbothered. And this person is definitely, this person was definitely doing some foul stuff to you guys. And all I hear and see is y'all gonna be happy because some of you guys really care about this person. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all don't have that type of in your heart to just want to be mean and bitter towards anyone. So for this person to be the way that they are, treated you such a way, y'all seeing great potentials in this person, and y'all be like, you know what, I ain't got time for this. They slept on me, I'm gonna move on, but I can't allow them to do this to me no more. I'm done. Because y'all took a lot of abuse from this person. Y'all cried a whole lot. Y'all didn't deserve for what y'all had got, because you stood on business of what y'all was doing, you know, with this person. And by this person was doing all of this stuff to you, and most of you guys, y'all wasn't even saying it. Y'all was just letting them do whatever they wanted to do, as long as they respected you. And they had got to the point that they wasn't even respecting you. And you was like, you know what? I ain't about to stick around for this. This is what you want to do. You go ahead and do it. You was trying to really ride it out with this person. Y'all did a lot of praying for this person. Because like I said, the young lady with the chest, but you know, with the sitting in the Indian style, he or she did a lot of praying. You guys did a lot of praying for this person. Because y'all really have that heart. Y'all did a lot of praying and interceding for this person. Very much encouraging this person. And this person didn't do nothing but hurt y'all because of their unhealthy habits. Yeah. But the very thing that they did to you guys, they're being forced by the divine and your ancestors to go in and heal and make things right. And you guys might not want to be bothered with them or not. No more, I don't care, but I'm just letting y'all know. This the card that fell on the floor. Yeah. Opposition. They got there. They hurting. They got it. They gonna go through it. They're gonna go through it. Like I said, they going to the hospital now. They sick with it now. For what they did to you, the divine and your ancestors is doing the same thing to them. They getting beat up in the spiritual jail as we speak. Every time they turn around, something is happening. Something their body being inflicted. They waking up with swollen eyes and bruises on their bodies. Their arms starting to hurt. Their leg, all types of stuff is hurting them. And they don't understand why it's hurting, you know. And for some of you guys, your person was had medical conditions, but it wasn't severe, that it wasn't bearable, you know. But that's what they're blaming this situation, you know, the problems that they have on their health situation that they had before. But nah, what they encountering the spiritual ass whooping that they getting in the spiritual realm, and their body is being attacked all types of ways from your ancestors, you know, and from their ancestors too, because their ancestors is on y'all team, because they knew that you was a good person, and they knew that you were taking care of their loved one, and they don't like the fact that they treated y'all so foul and mean, and y'all the only person who really gave a rat's behind about them, you know. And you cared about their ancestors because you fed their ancestors too. Yeah. I can't make this up, y'all. But I just want you guys to know things is good. Anything else you want me to share with them, Spirit? Is anything else you want me to share with them? Is this, first of all, before I ask that question, Spirit, I would like to know, these people, whoever these people are that harm the earth angels on this channel, on this platform, the person that you got here that did this voodoo, all this mess towards the earth angels, are they going to succeed? Is they going to come out right? Is they going to be okay? Is they going to do the right thing? That's what I want to know. Is they going to heal? Excuse me. Might not be in this deck. Is they gonna heal, Spirit? Because they're gonna be in this for a minute. They're gonna be in this for a minute. And the divinity is on the bottom. Are they gonna heal? These wicked people gonna heal? We got the priest. They gonna use their intuition, I can tell you that. They gonna get through it. They gonna get through it. Yeah, they gonna ascend. Nothing, but they're gonna have to really surrender. They really gonna have to surrender. They're gonna have to ask for forgiveness the right way from the divine. Yeah. Yeah, some of you guys, this person was had a bad omen, bad spirit, a lust spirit, you know, a sexual nasty spirit on them. Like I told you, they was doing, you know, watching a lot of porn and all this other stuff, you know, and I mean, to each his own, you know, but I'm not gonna lie, I've watched it. And time to time I used to watch it time to time. I got away from it, but I've looked every now and then. I'm not going to sit there and lie to you. You know, I don't need to watch it, you know. But people don't understand that porn is really a spirit. You know, it's a spirit. And again, I don't see the problem, but it is a problem. And it took for the spirit to show me, you know, what is the problem. You know what I'm saying? So I can make my own movie. I'm going to keep it real and 100. I don't need to watch nobody else, but I can make my own movie, you know. But watching porn, the spirit is not happy by far. But again, that's something, it's a self-esteem thing. And that's what the spirit was sharing with me. But I don't bash nobody that does it. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it. The divine said no more, and that's what, and I said it is what it is. And like I said, I didn't watch it all the time. I watched it, and I'm gonna keep it 100 every now and then, you know. And I'm not gonna lie, I used to watch it just to get some extra moves when I was younger, you know, because I was that person when I was young. I was a bad girl. You know what I'm saying? So nobody gave me a manual book of how I was supposed to do things in the bedroom, so I wanted to learn so I can keep my person with me, you know. So I did those things to manipulate people when I was younger. And I was a narcissist when I was younger, and I was a manipulator, you know. And people would call me out my name and stuff like that. I didn't care because they called me out my name, because I'll tell them in a minute, if you calling me a hoe, what you think you is, because you paid for it. You a trick. So which one worse? You know what I'm saying? So I didn't care how nobody felt about me, but I know what I wasn't. But if you want to call me what you want to call me, I know who I am, and you should know who you are. But at the same time, if you wanted to spend some time with me, I made you pay top dollar. And I ain't talking about no $200-300 either. You was either giving me your credit card, you buying me a car, you bought me a house. You see what I'm saying? And I need $5,000, and I need to keep my bank account $10,000 and up. I did not care, because you're not going to take advantage of this, and you think you're getting all of this and gonna give me a hamburger or a Happy Meal from McDonald's or a Pepsi from. No, you wasn't doing that. So you had to pay for what it was. Period. Point blank. And the divine healed me from that, and I moved on to be a greater, better person as time went by. But at the end of the day, I went through all of that because I was molested and raped as a young girl. A little girl. Started at 4 years old. So I had a lot of stuff, childhood traumas that I was dealing with as a child. And as I got older, ended up in foster care, they did the same mess. Let me be quiet because this is in my book, my life. My journey of life, the book that I am writing, is in there. So again, what I've encountered, all it did was made me out to be a monster when I got of age. And I had to heal myself. I had to go within. And that's what some of you guys are going through. And this is what I go back to say, this is why I was watching those clips, because I never knew what to do. And I was utilizing it to have fun in the bedroom. But I didn't have to do that. I'm looking for something that I didn't even have to look for. Because if I'm with the right person, that person going to love me anyway. And we going to do what we do anyway. Vice versa. Same way with you guys. Get away from them porns. Learn to love yourself. Heal yourself. And that's what's going to happen to this person. They're going to have to go in and heal. And let a lot of stuff go. Because they dealt with some childhood traumas themselves. And that's why they put all that mess on you. And high honors in my hand. I can't make... They confused and delusional. They ain't going to be no more, because the divine going to make sure that they going to get dealt with. I can't make this up. I can't make it up. But Spirit, give me... They're going to come out of this okay. They're definitely going to come out of this okay for the most part. Everybody, they're going to come through it. Some of them going to be stuck in that energy because that's what they desire to be in. Are they going to come back to you guys? Y'all gonna like, heck no, I don't care what they going through. They going to love you. Because it went all the way over here. They going to love you. No matter what the circumstances is, they going to try to come back to you. But they going to love you for who you are. They definitely going to love you, because if it had not been for you, with all the prayers, and they know who you were too. And they know who you are right now. If it had not been for you being a loving person and treating them as such as the way that you did, and praying for them, and they knew that you were praying for them because you used to tell them, and all the things that you used to say to them, they knew you was a concerned person, the only person in their best interest. So yeah, they're going to always love you. They definitely going to try to come back and love on you too. So, because they know you the perfect person for them. They know you the perfect person for them. They knew it then, but it wasn't too for sure. But they know it, really, really know it now when they're going through all of this dark night of the soul, while they are in spiritual house arrest. When they come through, when they come back around, and as they going through, because your ancestors going to make sure they see your face all the time and know something. They're going to always think of you about something. I don't care if you left a pair of shoes, a sock, a pot, a cup, or anything. If you ever did anything for this person, which I know you guys did, they're going to always be in their headspace about you guys. And they're definitely going to think about how you used to do and what you used to do. And that's what's going to actually get them through this, what they're going through as well, because of what you taught them. Don't think by far they wasn't thinking about, paying you no attention, even though you think that they wasn't. But they was paying you some attention. They were definitely paying you some attention, because what you taught them, this is what is going to help them get through. And they love you for that. And they definitely going to try to come back and be with you. I don't know if you guys want to be bothered with them, but yeah, they definitely going to try to come back and be with you. For some of you guys, you might end up being with them in a commitment. They are, and if not only just that, when they do come back and they know that you're the perfect person, they might be coming back to thank you, Spirit. They might be coming back to offer you a commitment, because they don't want to go through what they went through. And what they're going through right now, they pride so messed up, they can't even talk to you and ask you anything, because they scared that you're going to say, I tried to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Or throw anything up in their face. They too ashamed, because they don't want you to say anything to them, because you know that the divine letting you know, and your ancestors letting you know through their mouth, that this is what's going on. They don't want you to know that. They do not want you to know that they're going through something mentally, physically, emotionally. They can't stop crying on the inside. They don't want nobody to know they crying. They don't want nobody to know they hurt. They butt hurt for real. They going through it big time. They too ashamed to talk to you. And it's sad. And they don't even realize that they can talk to y'all. Well, no, they can't talk to y'all. That's a lie. The divine got them on got y'all protected. They can't even call y'all. They couldn't talk to y'all if they wanted to talk to y'all, because the divine got y'all so much protection. I did not tell y'all, this person is mentally, emotional. They are very much, this is them. This is them, real talk. They going through it. They going through it. They hate that they was jealous and envy of you. It still is right now. That's why they can't talk to you right now, because they going through something. Y'all so far. They was obsessed. They still is. But y'all lining yourself up, getting yourself together, moving on in y'all life, moving on the way. Y'all changed something big time. They got to go down the road. Now they got to do what they need to do and go and do what they need to go and handle what they need to handle. Excuse me. For some of you guys, this person they're definitely going excuse me. They definitely, I don't know why I'm just a belching, y'all. Got the hiccups. I'm not growing. They are definitely growing, you guys. And some of you guys, they are not even, they're drinking. They drinking. They are definitely drinking because they stuck. But they're going to get out. They in jail. They're going to be on a new road. They're going to be on a better path. They're going to get themselves together. And them entities that's connected to them, while they're in that house, they got to do a lot of cleansing. A lot of cleansing. Yeah. They knew they had these entities. That now they know that they was on, these entities was on them. They know it now. They know they had all these spirits on them, and they didn't know before. Look, can't make it. Can't make it up. They know now. They were like, oh, man, this is on me. Hello. That's what them spirits sharing. Them like, look, you don't see me? I'm right here. And they are exposing themselves to this person. These spirits is exposing them to them. And that's how this person finding out about these spirits on them. And they didn't even think that they had anything on them. But everything is falling apart for them. And that's how they finding out. Because these spirits are showing up with the anger and the rage that they have. And everything they touch and everything that they do is falling apart. Even their skin starting to look bad. They starting to have a grayish in their skin. They looking like death. And they finally seeing themselves. But this person definitely going to reach out to you. They're definitely going to reach out to you. And they might be reaching out for some help. Spirit, should the earth angels help them if they ask for help? Y'all gonna be surprised. Should they ask them for help? Should they help them if they ask them for help in any kind of way? Y'all gonna be surprised if they do ask. Whoever this nice guy is. And then we get and an ice king and a nice guy. This person that's on house arrest, spiritual jail, that is, that's about to get their verdict, because they in spiritual jail, and your ancestors, and the divine is about to give them their verdict. They're going to clean up.